morning. My name is Alejandro Mendoza. I'm the president for PRODENSA Real Estate Solutions. I've been with the company for the last 20 years and really happy to be here. Well, certainly we have seen a lot of changes in the, specifically on the dynamics of the real estate industry. When it comes into real estate, the amount of opportunities that every other company has to go for in a specific location, going into a specific building, just like any other piece of economy, when you have an offer and a demand, and those are changing, certainly the dynamic has changed. So nearshoring has been helping, has been pushing a lot of companies to move forward on their plans, on their expansion, on the manufacturing footprint that they have. And they have finally found in Mexico a location that can actually help them to get that perform and to get that done. And that has, of course, bring into Mexico a lot of opportunities. We have seen a massive amount of growth in the real estate industry, and we foresee that to continue in the next few years. Well, some of those criteria have been changing because we're coming from a very, let me say, labor-related type of criteria for someone to decide where to expand or where to go into Mexico. And of course, now things have changed a little bit because of also the nearshoring effect. We're seeing a lot of people competing for the same labor, but also there is an opportunity in Mexico, there is a challenge in Mexico, which is the access to electricity. So electricity right now, depending on the project that the company is pursuing and the amount of electricity that they're going to be requiring, is what is going to be driving most of the decision today. So wherever they can find electricity is going to be more likely the first key right now for a company to decide on where to go. And of course, labor availability is always going to be chasing that first idea of where to go. Well, right now it's becoming also a challenge for companies because what we are seeing right now is that the supply chain is being so stressed right now, and this is not starting right now. This started with the, with COVID and all those things. But what happens today is that the stronger relationship that you can build as an OEM with your key vendors, with your key suppliers, and they can stay closer to you, and you actually perform something so they can have a good journey coming into Mexico, that is going to be the key. So building those relationships, it's becoming more relevant today because it's really hard for companies to expand their manufacturing footprint. And the only way that is going to be successful is that they can, let me say, share the pain somehow, or enjoy the benefit together, depending on how you want to see this. But ideally, is for companies to engage into a long-term relationship instead of just a one-time thing. And of course, that is going to be something that is going to be as critical as having a lot of success or closing their facility in Mexico. Now it's becoming more challenging, and it's so needed that companies actually build those relationships with their vendors and of course the OEMs. We're going to see a lot of new players coming in. We're expecting to see also foreign direct investment now on real estate. We are seeing that, we have seen that before, but now it's going to be more active, it's going to be generating new players, as I said. And of course, that is going to open a lot of opportunities also for Mexican business people, because this is growing and it will continue to grow. I think it's going to be a good thing. The more players that you get, the more interesting it gets. So we are excited just to find out what is going to happen in the years to come. But we certainly are very excited about the future and what all of this means for Mexico. Wow, that's a really hard question. After 20 years, I have multiple times of exciting moments and certainly moments that have touched my life. But I think that one of the ones that I can identify better is on the economy. We always see crisis. We see the economy trend going up and down. And when back in 2008, 2009, a lot of companies were being stressed out, and a lot of people was kind of not sure about their future. And for us being able to employ all of these people that was looking for an opportunity in Mexico, it was very rewarding. So job creation, job generation for me has been the most rewarding. I will say of every other piece that I have done in Prodensa, creating those job opportunities for people and changing their lives and their family lives, it has been the most rewarding piece of my life in Prodensa. I have to say that has changed. You know, the older that you get, or I should say, the more mature that you get, those type of things are going to be more clear. And I think that for me right now, it's so clear that in order to enjoy what you do, to actually achieve your goals, and to keep a good balance of your life, you have to connect with something that is meaningful for you. So, from every single point of view, everything that we do here in Prodensa, it has been always very meaningful for me, for my life, for my family, and that is the key for us to keep that balance, because it's the only way when you actually connect to something is the only way that it's going to be something that will last. Otherwise, it can be something that is just going to be maybe spontaneous, it's just going to be a one-time thing, but as long as it's meaningful, it's always going to stay with you. That is also something that will change as as you get older. Right now, I think that no, it's always there. You already have it. The idea is to find out something different, because when you start with understanding that you already have the no, every other thing that you can get is always going to be better. So that helps you to push, just to keep on going, because you already know that the no is there. So starting from there, everything is going to be good. And that is the only way that you're not going to get, I will say, disappointed of the potential answer that you will get, because you started with the no. So for me right now, it's, especially on this real estate world, is everything starts with no. And then you move forward to find a yes, and sometimes you really find a really good yes and a really good way to get things done.